Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome to Clovis Football Talk. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are going to be talking about Elliot Anderson. According to Florian Plattenberg, understand Manchester United remain keen on Elliot Anderson and have registered concrete interests as Man United have informed Nottingham Forest. A fee in the region of 100 to 200 million pounds is still being demanded. Now, 100 to 120 million, that is a lot, considering the fact that, Nottingham Forest are being relegated as it stands. Um, and you have a player of, Elliot Anderson being priced you know, at that price. Yes, he is also an England international. Definitely will need a call up this season. But is he worth that price? Because I see a lot of Man United fans flip flopping for any midfielder at this point, and it's becoming desperate, right? Other teams start seeing that you're desperate, their prices keeps increasing, as you can tell, right? Yes, we need a midfielder, a holding six. We have too many eights and tens. We need a holding six that can take the ball from the back, progress it to the front, give all these through passes for players, like Cunha, Seshko, Brandon Bumo, Ahmad, like distribute, right? Cool. You give it to Bruno Fernandez, for example, that plays the eight, and you're gonna see a difference, a change. So what I'm saying here is, while we are flip flopping between Beleba and Anderson, I want us to make up our minds which one we want. Yes, I'm going to be biased as a Cameroonian, saying Baleba is one of those players, right? That you need to you need, and to see that, we clearly need midfielders to, you know, progress the ball, and somebody who is strong, fast, and can dribble, technically sorted. We need to make up our minds, to be honest, right? Because again, I will sit here and say, yes, we need Elliot Anderson to, play a couple of games. And while he played against Man United the other time, the last time we played, you could clearly see that his levels, right? He's still young, and um, his IQ for football is elite, right? He doesn't really give up. He continues, and he can dribble. He is fast and has an eye on a good pass. So the price tag is what is putting me off here, because if you're looking at 100 to 120 million pounds, you can clearly see that he, you know, yes, that's the range of Brighton will sell such a player for. Um, Nottingham Forest will sell such a player for, but I don't think Man United will get him at that price. Yes, while it's clearly stated by Florian Plattenberg that Man United are really, you know, putting concrete interest. True, you can inquire information about the player, talk about, you know, what is he like, and all those stuff. See if he can, wear the Manchester United shirt heavily and roll with it. There is also the price tag, right? Caicedo went for the price. We barely talk about Caicedo's price as it stands. Who else? Declan Rice went for 100+ million. We barely talk about their prices. So is he worth it getting that? As for Beleba, by the way, yes, he has been poor in the beginning of the season, but he has picked up form and now he's playing well. Yes, we played against Brighton last time and we clearly won. Cool. Brighton is not really the metric to judge a player. Yes, while he was poor in that game, we made them poor. You know, as much as people want to slander Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, they should be careful about what they're saying because again, you have two elite players that know what it takes to win a game and has been there, done it. So, most times we will go across all these good midfielders and exploit, their weaknesses and, win games with Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. So we shall see what happens. Again, Elliot Anderson is a very good player. And for me personally, I would like to see him play for Man United, of course, but for what price? Same thing for Baleba. It's the same thing. Either or, I don't mind. But again, like I said, I'm going to be biased because Cameroon, Baleba, it's one thing. And also bear in mind there is AFCON coming up. Elliot Anderson is from England, which he never plays. He will never play an AFCON. But, Baleba plays AFCON, which means Cameroon, Cameroon has too many good players, right? Engisa, you know, at Napoli is Cameroonian. Brian Mbumo, Baleba, Nohu. Who else? We have too many, like too many players from Cameroon playing, in these big clubs. You understand? So Choupo-Moting and all that stuff. So again, we have too many players going for AFCON, which means that right hand side for Man United is going to be exposed, and we need players to play there, right? So we shall see what happens, and let's hold on tight and see if Man United are going to get these players in January or in the summer. So let's wait and see. People like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back again with another video. Peace.